go, let's do this. Body cam. Thank you to Law and Crime, first of all. Hold on. First time streaming on TikTok. Let me open this over here. Let's get this started.
It's December 14th, 2023 in Broomfield, Colorado, where an officer responds to a home for a wellness check after a husband, get this, said he grew concerned over his wife's not responding to a text.
Hello.
Oh, I'm their neighbor, and they called me. They're like, can you go see if she'll answer the
Oh, yeah, he sent us as well, so.
Yeah, I'm like, I live my house
Just next door? Okay.
All right, well, you got this.
All righty, man. Appreciate it.
Starting off with the fake laugh.
The officer finds a neighbor at the door, who investigators would later learn was called by the same man to check on his spouse.
$151, send medical, and 110. I need a 4th entry. I got a female down in the garage.
Oh.
You heard that right. The officer spots a woman unresponsive on the ground in the garage and takes action. Once inside, investigators find the caller's wife, Christelle Krug, beaten and stabbed to death. Next, we catch up with that concerned husband as he arrives at the scene.
That's straight rage.
Police identify the man, seen here, as 44-year-old Daniel Krug, the victim's spouse of over 20 years.
Just divorce her. Gotta share the live.
Let's rewind about a month earlier, when the victim alerted authorities about an alleged longtime stalker who she says recently cranked up the heat.
All right. When did he pop back up?
So, first text message was back in October.
Okay.
Just threats.
Oh, a stalker.
Just out of nowhere? Just
He
pop
does
back?
this. He does this, and he's been doing it for over 20 years.
Okay.
He was
so
This is the first time it's this violent.
Okay.
Aggressive.
He was torturing
Normally
her.
it's hey, how's it going?
Okay.
Nope. So the last contact was, I'm guessing, more than 5 years ago, just because it was I had a Facebook account at the time, and I don't have that, and haven't had it since pre-pandemic, so.
Okay.
Easily, whatever, how many years before that. Yeah, no, completely out of the blue, and not engaging at all, so there's absolutely no response from me.
Okay.
And he's still going. The in-person stuff that's scaring the crap out of me, and why I logged this, was starting since last Tuesday, and it's been...
So she don't know it's her husband yet, right? And if not, does that mean that he was coming home oh, he really is a stalker? Or she couldn't tell him about it because she would, he would consider it cheating because oh, you were talking to this guy, and now I wonder if she hid it from him.
Almost every day since.
Okay.
I've gotten a few days break.
And it's always been text message, or has it been...
And emails.
Email, okay.
And he's changing his phone number every single time he text messages me, too.
Christelle explains that an ex-boyfriend from over 2 decades ago, who she says has periodically contacted her over the years, suddenly popped up again. But this time, things were different. The soon-to-be victim describes explicit text messages and emails that grew to be threatening in nature, alongside inappropriate pictures too graphic to show. Next, investigators invite the couple to the police station to get more details on the alleged stalking after they said a cryptic photo of Daniel heading into work was sent to Christelle's email.
So anyway, that made me go, is this his number? Where is he right now? What kind of car is he? Like this was alarming. He's never said this kind of stuff to me before, so whatever. And the fact that it went so emotional is like, something's really wrong here. Then things go dark, right? And this is when I then contact you guys, because this now is escalating. This is not just threats against me, it's threats against my husband. He contacts me, and you'll see in my little log that this is an email address he contacts me now from more frequently, like he actually reuses it. But he is now showing that picture that day. There's snow on the ground. My husband had only gone into work on that Tuesday.
Oh, wait. So her husband was taking pictures of like them out and then saying, like, oh, I'm behind you. Look how close I was or something. She's like, oh, the only way he got this picture because he was with us because my husband was there. Oh my God, this dude. Devious.
For Halloween.
Okay. I'm guessing that it was creepy, but not real.
He's playing it all.
Lots of people are jerks online. Sure. Other than that, I'm sure she has mentioned to you that she and I go through a rough patch, kind of on the rocks. So probably didn't seem that pressing until it was. Sure.
Daniel made some disturbing comments, calling the alleged stalking, quote, creepy and not real, before revealing his marriage was, quote, on the rocks.
Fortunately, even though my husband has a camera in his car, he did not see anybody.
Sure.
And then unfortunately lost all the video because he didn't save it. So
yeah. She didn't want me to panic, so she didn't share all of the details of the log. And so as I got all of the details, my panic level has gone considerably higher.
Yo, he was planning his alibi the whole time.
Not now, because I'm in a police station.
Sure.
And honestly, this is the safest I've felt since Monday at lunch.
So anyway, just a lot of like very sexually explicit, very graphic, very just like poke the bear kind of thing. And then trying to prove to me that he can follow us.
Yeah. I went to the grocery store briefly on Tuesday, and someone behind me dropped a can, and I panicked.
Yeah. My husband did see these, definitely this message, so he very much still remembers that if you ever need someone to corroborate that they saw it, but I don't know how credible of a witness someone that my husband would be, but...
Yo, he was sitting there confirming her fears, making her scared as hell. Wow.
Yes and no. But
yeah.
That's sick.
So what am I doing? I'm panicking.
He's crying. Look at his acting skills.
A job of protecting my wife. As bad as I am, I care more about her safety.
yeah. Well, I can understand that 100%.
I'm sorry for this. We're a mask around the kids.
Absolutely.
Yo, if you just joining, this man catfished his wife and then pretended that the person that she was talking to was stalking them, and it was really him just scaring her ass before he killed her. I don't know how he killed her yet, but...
I'm sorry.
Unfortunately, because this is now so distracting and so constant, and it just anytime my phone buzzes, I'm just I don't know what's coming my direction.
That takes us back to December, where Daniel is caught on a surveillance camera, casually walking into work and waving at a security guard, moments before calling police.
Springfield Dispatchers meeting.
Hi there. My name is Dan Krug. I
I don't think this is an emergency, but this feels really weird.
Okay.
My wife isn't responding to text messages or phone calls.
Okay.
And we've had threats against us. We have both been targeted by a stalker.
Okay.
Threats have been made against my life.
Okay.
And threatening to kidnap her, which is why I'm nervous that she's not answering me.
Yeah,
Oh, he tried to set up the perfect alibi.
I was supposed to protect her.
Let them know about
I thought she was supposed to.
He probably practiced this cry in the mirror.
Daniel is escorted to the police station, where detectives have plenty of questions for him.
I know. Did what you said. Call police. I wish you call police. I did what you said. I'm glad to protect her. It's not your fault. I was supposed to protect her. She was rushing me out the door. I was Tinfield. I was leaving. She told me I had to go because she had a meeting. She was rushing me, and I went. She sent tissue, but
he was really trying to make this whole thing her fault. So oh, you the one had an affair, and now he's stalking us. It's your fault. We had to go to the police and get it on tape and official. It's your fault. I wasn't gonna go to the meeting, but she pressured me. It's her fault again. This is crazy. I wonder what she said in those messages.
Asking me to pick up, so I canceled or skipped my my CFO meeting, so I could get and I left her for this.
And you couldn't get a hold of her. She sent you that text. And that's as much contact as you had with her today.
And I panicked when the check marks weren't there.
What do the check marks mean? Got it.
Daniel tells his initial story to investigators, saying his wife allegedly rushed him out the door before
Let's see. Can you get Laura Lives? I need to meet with Martina. Sure thing. FYI, I forgot my chicken on the counter. Please put it in the fridge. You were picking her up early. Just need so time to work. I plan on 30 minutes early if I don't. He was having a conversation with her. She was already dead. That's crazy. In hindsight, that's crazy.
texting him about the kids shortly before the attack. Prosecutors would later allege that Daniel sent himself the message from his wife's phone in a suspected alibi attempt. That's when he said he noticed she hadn't read the text and panicked before calling police and a neighbor.
Well, you mentioned earlier that she didn't tell you about something kicks. Which one was that? Kickman. That's what we call the sucker. Doesn't deserve it. Cambridge came up with Kickman because, I remember him having a conversation. He was going to kick his ass.
Daniel now explains the family nicknamed the alleged stalker Kickman before one detective decides it's time to read him his rights. Let's see what he has to say.
We just now need to talk about your rights so we can proceed with getting the answers that we both want.
Yeah. I have two different voices going through my head right now.
What do you think? They just subpoenaed like the company that, or the telephone company, and seen that it was from his phone, like the same device?
My brother. Yeah, I've mentioned him. He's the sheriff's lieutenant. And I have his voice saying, talk to the police. And in typical cop fashion, he married a prosecutor. So I had Lynn's voice in my head.
Oh, that laugh is cringe knowing he about to get arrested.
Going,
He think they believe him.
lawyer.
Daniel ultimately agrees to talk, for now, but one detective digs in for further details.
I just want to... What caused the, I guess, anxiety or panic as to why it was so concerning that she didn't respond?
She had a stalker.
It was
huh?
a really specific question about a time impacting the kids. That's something that she will always respond right away on. And then, other than that, that was enough for me. That
He was such a great
that
husband.
felt weird.
He
It
knew his wife.
hurt me that she didn't tell me about the stalker when it started, but she brought me in right away once he sent her a picture of me. And at that point, she brought me fully up to speed, and I saw the horrible messages. I saw the ad, all that crap.
Yeah, I think he like he was at work and he put like his phone on a tripod and a timer and ran and then took a picture of himself and then sent it to her.
And that's when she and I started working on game plans. Again, what do we do to protect family?
So he's trying to allude instead of just saying, yo, I feel like if somebody was really in a situation, he'd be like, yo, check this motherfucker. Look at her phone. Look at him. See if you can find an address, whatever, a number. Trace it back. This motherfucker. He did it. Like, get him. Like, he's like, maybe, like, you think it could possibly, like, he want them to do it. No.
Family, to protect the kids, define your threat level. She had a gun. She was armed. I don't want lethal items. We didn't let each other kind of...
Her fault again. So if this woman got shot with her own gun or something, it was her fault again. And she got the gun. He didn't want no lethal. That's how nonviolent he is. She was like, oh, you have it, honey. Not me.
Be alone anywhere. Had to take dogs for walk or dog for walks. We would do that together.
So it almost sounds like all this kind of maybe even brought you guys closer, not maybe emotionally closer, but you guys were physically sort of working on things besides your kids.
He didn't even say, oh, I was upset and it took us a long time and I didn't want to talk to her. We were trying. He just breezed past it. He's such a good guy. He didn't even care about it.
There was a...
Mutual.
Yeah, there was... Over the course of November, there's a better team feel.
Okay.
What?
We respond to crisis.
Right.
And I told her at that point, I told her I didn't want to die for someone who didn't care about me anymore.
That's really hard.
And I told her I wanted a divorce.
And how does she take that?
Not good, right?
Angry.
Her fault
Obviously.
again. Damn. This is like the worst case scenario. This is how you hope somebody don't talk to you about you and your character when you fucking die. Now he's like, I want a divorce. And she was angry. She was so angry and just, I didn't want to die. That's how scared he was. Come on.
Mostly anger that I said it now. With everything else going on.
So she said she didn't want to talk about it until all of this was done. And then he got quiet.
That's sad.
And we just kind of sat in the... I want a divorce. Okay. I have loved you for 20 years. I was hurting when I said that. And what I wanted was her to say she cared about me. She did. What's his name? The other detective.
Oh, he's trying to make himself seem too good. It's like an awful job. He's just too perfect.
Said that the cameras were turned off. That shouldn't happen. The only way that the cameras can be turned off,
they were hacked,
is through the app. One of us has to hit the button.
According to an arrest affidavit, multiple home surveillance cameras were not recording at the time of the incident, while another was found covered in blue painter's tape.
He said they were turned off, and one of them looks like it has something on it. So, in my brain, I'm thinking someone made a move against her. So in my brain,
somebody, not, oh my God, check this motherfucker, look at what we just did. We was in the sheriff's department yesterday and saying that this, y'all didn't take it seriously. We said somebody was after us. Look at him. He still ain't even say the person's name or nothing. He don't know nothing about the person, huh? You ain't asking for an address. Yo, where y'all used to meet up at? Something happened to you. I got to know. Was it his house? Come on, get out of here.
The story that I have is someone came to the door. Maybe she went outside to get a package, and they must have come in. And she said, "Hire." She's strong. She would have fought.
And why do you say that? Have you guys fought before, or you just know that? Okay.
I know her.
Okay.
She refuses to be a victim. I don't.
Okay. So, I mean, who do you think killed her?
I think it's Piglet. I think it's...
Okay.
I'm sorry, that's the first time I ever said that.
I'm sorry to... Well, that's what happened, and that's why we're taking this so seriously.
Now, Daniel again points the finger at the alleged stalker when investigators reveal some conflicting information.
What if I told you that...
There we go.
We had already spoken with him. There's no way that he was in town today. That I have nothing.
You know that's not true.
And I'm terrified to bring my children home.
Look at his face. Look at his face when he said that. He's like, I know that's not true. Look at him. Look how it's changed. Look at his eyebrows. Sit back. Confident.
And I have nothing.
I have nothing.
And I'm terrified to bring my children home. The Gmail account, the Kickman account that you guys initially received with the photo of you in it, and the phone number, those originated through their IP addresses at your office. Doesn't make any sense.
What are you saying? She's fucking with my coworker?
He took the photo of me at my office. Right. Both of those accounts originated from IP addresses that was back to your office. I don't know what to do with that.
Maybe they got Maybe he works somewhere where they got like guest Wi-Fi.
Wi-Fi access throughout the facility for employees, and there's public Wi-Fi access throughout the entire facility. And we literally post the passwords in every single meeting room.
Oh, he got him. He think he got him.
Okay.
Because I guess the biggest concern is just the timing of everything, that it just doesn't quite make sense to have
Reasonable
somebody
doubt.
create
Right there. He know they're accusing him. He like,
an account, take a photo, and then immediately send it off and then being used.
None of this makes sense.
Things are certainly pointing in one direction right now. So much for this idea out there, right? You know he has reached out to her in the past a number of times.
She's been very open about that, yes.
Right. The last time was 2016-ish. He had asked her at one point if she wanted to have sex.
and she said,
approached her multiple times.
she said, yeah.
Right. So this next time, if there's any bit of question about infidelity, whether it's with you or anybody else, we might create an account to see if we can create a facade or see if Christine's actually interested in it.
Don't
so
do
we
it.
ask her and push the bounds a little bit and see if that will confirm our suspicions of infidelity. You don't get the response and the openness you once did for about 28 days, from October 2nd to October 31st. So you amp it up a little bit. Send a photo of yourself to her, an account you create. See what her response is.
Maybe this started out the way that it was recorded, and then maybe it turned into something different.
He ain't like her answer to something. She said, yeah, or whatever, would you like to meet? And he said, you mother, he snapped. Maybe he thought like, oh, she was going to talk. But then when it came to it, like the actual meeting, maybe she would. If she said, oh no, I'm just doing this for fun, like I don't really want to meet, her life would have been spared. But she was like, yeah, I'm good to go. Let's go. What do you want? He go to work at this time. Come over then. And he snapped. Maybe she was even expecting this guy. Like, I'm going to be over there, make sure the ring is off or whatever, boom. And he came home and she's like, oh, she really cut it off. She really did it. And then he killed her ass.
Is that the suggest that I would put my children through this?
Any acting work?
I think ultimately what happened today would bring you the closest to your children that you've probably ever been in your mind.
There has to be someone
that was able to turn off the cameras, that was able to access a password-protected system to turn off cameras, that was able to use your IP address from your work to create accounts, to send messages and photos, to act as a stalking suspect. Well, tell me. Help me make sense of it.
I don't know, I'm not the one who does this. I'm analytical at work, and I read and write fiction at home. I don't do crime drama. I don't know what this is. If you're adamant that it's not Kickman, then there has to be some.
It's crazy that they named that motherfucker.
Kickman is 6.5 hour drive from here. There's no way you could have made that drive. If you flew, we would have record of that. That doesn't show up on any sort of flight record through the FBI, DEA.
Homeland Security, anything like that. And then, in fact, he was contacted in his house, severely intoxicated.
Let's join officers more than 8 hours away in Eagle Mountain, Utah, where they catch up with the man who Daniel claimed to be responsible for the crime.
I'm going to ask you a couple of names to see if you recognize any names.
Okay.
Have you ever heard of the name Crystal Krug? She may have been Grimsrod when you knew her.
Yeah.
And do you know a Daniel Krug?
No.
No? How do you know Crystal?
She was an ex-girlfriend.
She's an ex-girlfriend? How long's ex? Like how long ago?
1999.
Oh, so like a long while ago.
She was my very first girlfriend ever.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
When was the last time you talked to Crystal? Has it been a minute?
It's been a minute, yeah.
Like since you moved from...
Yeah.
Yeah. So that would have been what, back in 2014?
Yeah.
The ex was definitively ruled out after investigators said he had a verified alibi and no evidence to show he had traveled.
All this time that we've been looking for him for the protection order, and you just found him today, like that.
You think they lying?
I've been looking at you, but I've been waiting for these.
Because they already said before, oh, what if we told you that he couldn't be here and we'd already talked to him? So he's like, well, they might be lying again.
Records to come back.
But they did.
We've been chasing the wrong dog.
Ooh.
Am I under arrest? Is it? It sounds like you're accusing me.
So we have a lot of information that points your direction, and we were hoping that you could provide a legitimate explanation other than it wasn't me.
We have publicly available internet.
What would you say if we told you that other people you talk to that are close to your wife have expressed that?
I don't know. That's not a strong case. If they just got that, oh, well, the IP address at the office is the same, that would be reasonable doubt. Like, yo, we got public access. It's like he worked at a gym or something and they got everybody could get on it. Well, he could have been on it too.
She had
the stalker.
Maybe told them that she suspected you of having...
She said that right to my face. That she wanted to know if it was me. I told her no.
She suspected it.
But why would she suspect that? I don't understand how we take the leap from we haven't had a romantic relationship for a long time in our marriage to I suspect my husband is...
Oh, she suspected it. He must have took a picture at a weird angle or realized like this shit like it's on a tripod or why is it always this way? Yes, something happened.
Pretending to be my stalker. How does that happen? There's a missing explanation in there. There's a missing piece to that. I'd like to know what happened this morning. I'd like to know
Me too.
What caused you to get so upset to hurt your wife, because I believe that's what happened. I believe that you've been because there's no other logical explanation.
I want to know what happened to her. Did she faint? Did she get shots above? Where was she in the house? So tell me.
Oh, he's still acting.
Did she fight? Did she get shots on? Where is she in the house?
Oh, so he's like, okay, y'all accused me, but I know I'm not guilty, so it doesn't matter. Look, just tell me, where was she? Like, he still want to maintain his innocence. And he's thinking probably now, what would a person that's innocent do? A man would still want to know about his wife. Like, forget it. Just forget it. Just tell me. Yeah,
we haven't been there to know. And there's only one person in this room that can tell us. Detective Kim Sullivan and I have been here with you.
I think you know the answer to all those questions.
They don't want to tell him.
You got confirmation or found out that she had a boyfriend this morning, or something happened that pissed you off, and you did something that you regret now because you can't go back. And you can't go back to, stalking her secretly, or pretending to be her stalker, or making plans, having cooperation with one another, although it's not romantic, having cooperation with one another to fight together against Kickman.
You have your theory. It is wrong. Please find the Bible. Is this the point?
Yo, he's talking like a superhero too. What's that movie with Nicolas Cage? And he got his daughter. Isn't it Kickman or Punchman or something? No, I think it's Kickman. And he's like, you got the wrong person. Like, he sat there and had this alter ego, and then he probably opened the door like, surprise, I'm Kickman is here, and then like you literally kill her. That's crazy.
Yeah. Oh man, whatever that checklist is, I say, I'll have it for you.
Yeah, that's fine.
Daniel asks for an attorney and ends the interview, but it's not long until we hear from him again.
He gonna confess?
Because I know it's...
Maybe he got like split personalities now. Maybe he snapped.
You don't
It's
believe
Kickman.
Fine. Just don't stop looking elsewhere. Something. Okay?
Oh, his voice is killing me. That superhero shit.
Find.
And he knows recorded too.
Married? With kids? Divorced?
He was looking for that camera. What did I just say? He was looking for that camera, making sure it's, are you recording? But he's, are you married?
Red line it. I don't care if you capture him. I just want the fucking pay. He took my children's mother.
Not his wife.
According to the Broomfield District Attorney, Daniel was accused of freeing Chris Steele's ex and carrying out an elaborate plan to cover up his crime. A jury later convicted Daniel of first-degree murder, stalking, and criminal impersonation. He was sentenced to life in prison.
Don't just assume it's me. Keep looking. Thank you.
Oh my God. So what do y'all think? Look at her. She should have just left too. She knew it was him. She questioned it. She did everything but leave. She knew it was him. And the nerve, he thought he was so smart. He thought he was just a smart little boy and he was going to get over it. And these people believe him. They probably knew right away. Damn, they got him. Let me know what y'all think, Cave Dwellers. This is just due. RP to that woman. Just leave. When y'all know, just leave. When you know, you know. Her spidey senses probably was going off.